Several prominent Twitch streamers are expressing concerns about their safety if they go to Twitchcon, and quite frankly, it's hard to blame them. With everything that's going on in the world, I can't say that it's overreacting, because to be honest with you, with the events that we've seen in the past couple weeks, we now live in an America where it makes sense to be afraid about going outside. We shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't be afraid to make public appearances simply because of the political climate. But that's where we've ended up. It's absolutely disgusting that this is something that people have to think about now. You should be able to go out in public and not be afraid for your safety. But because of all of the political violence and everything else that's going on in the world, I can't blame anybody who's concerned about it. So basically what we have here is an article from Dexerto talking about Pokimane, Valkyrae, and QTCinderella being afraid to attend TwitchCon due to safety concerns by Connor Bennett. He says, Twitch stars Pokimane, Valkyrae, and QTCinderella have revealed that they have safety concerns when it comes to attending TwitchCon in October. Now, if we skip some of the exposition here, we can see this has created a number of safety concerns for streamers, with a few like Pokimane having reservations about attending the 2025 event in San Diego. Quote, "It does worry me that it might not be safe and it'd be better to skip out on it," she told viewers. Poki admitted that she hadn't made a decision about going, but noted it could be scary to be around potentially hateful people. Then talks about how Valkyrae said that she has concerns as well. "I'm kind of afraid to go to TwitchCon," Ray said, as QT noted that they are supposed to host a live episode of their podcast. "I have given them a soft, hey, we're in a bit of panic mode right now," QT said. QT also noted that she had considered dropping all her in-person obligations after a female Japanese streamer was attacked during a broadcast. "It just takes one person," Valkyrae added. And then if we continue down here, we can see the full quote. "I'm just really uncomfortable with the world right now," the 100 Thieves co-owner said, which is Valkyrae. "I don't feel safe. I'm just uncomfortable, you know? It's crazy times." And she's right. It is crazy times, right? It's not unreasonable to be afraid, because for some reason it seems like everybody's lost their minds. Like I said before, there should be no reason that any American should have to be afraid to go outside. But with all the recent political violence, we've ended up in a world where people are afraid. That's not even counting when QT talks about the Japanese streamer who was attacked. I didn't even think about that. Obviously, my first thought goes to Charlie Kirk and what happened to him. But this is also more scary because it happened to an actual streamer. And in this case, which I'm not going to go too far into, a streamer in Japan who was stabbed. And there's a whole backstory behind it. It's a crazy case, but it's scary. And so if we take a look at how Twitch responded to this, you'll see that they think that there's no reason anybody should be afraid. So if we scroll down in this article by Virginia Glaze, you'll see that Twitch CEO addresses streamer safety concerns. And then right here, we actually have the video of the Twitch CEO talking about the safety concerns. So we're going to watch this.
There's one question that has been coming up on social media, just in terms of safety and security at TwitchCon in light of recent events. So I want to be very clear. We take security at our events like TwitchCon extremely seriously. Every year, we build on a successful approach to TwitchCon safety and security, particularly as we become aware of new or emerging security or safety challenges. So we have teams focused on this year-round, including keeping creators and community members safe on Twitch or at TwitchCon. We have rules and standards regarding TwitchCon attendees that they have to follow. And we limit, for example, if people who've been indefinitely suspended, off-service violations, they're not able to attend. We also look for things that need to protect our streamers.
I actually think that was a pretty good response from Dan Clancy here. I think that it's probably entirely true that they take safety seriously. I do not doubt that for a minute. And I genuinely think that Twitch probably will put on a safe event, especially because I'm sure they're going to take extra precautions this year with everything going on. But Asmongold had an important thing to point out here. He was responding to a tweet about Dan Clancy's response, talking about how they take security seriously, when Asmongold said, "Last year, NMP LOL and Wake were assaulted by a streamer and Twitch didn't press charges or pursue any form of legal action against him." Here's the video of the incident. So my big take on this is I think the whole thing's pretty sad. I don't think that anybody should have to be afraid to go out into public, but I understand why people are. I genuinely hope that the recent trend of the increase of violence that we've been seeing just generally goes down, because it's not good to live in a world like this. It's not good to live in a world where people can't go out, where women can't go out without being afraid of being attacked. We live in a first world country. We're supposed to have safety, but for some reason the police, the FBI, everybody seems to be dropping the ball constantly, and things just keep getting out of hand. So hopefully these ladies are concerned over nothing, but as Asmongold points out, in the past people have been assaulted at TwitchCon, and Twitch seems to have done nothing of any real consequence. Anyway, hopefully they're concerned over nothing and everything goes great. What do you guys think about this whole situation? Do you understand why they're concerned? Do you think their concerns are valid? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and God bless you.